You're welcome. We often see this word Hausa-Fulani. Most people in southern Nigeria seem not to understand the difference between the Hausas and the Fulanis. These two groups are one of the most influential groups in sub-Saharan Africa. Yet, they are always misunderstood. In this video, we will uncover the difference, the truth behind the misconception. Sit back and watch.
Have you ever heard someone say, the Hausa and Fulani are exactly the same people? Or maybe you've heard that every Fulani person is a nomadic cattle herder, or that all Hausa people share one culture and one way of life. These are just a few of the many misconceptions that have spread over the years. The Hausa and Fulani are among Africa's largest and most influential peoples, with millions of people living across West and Central Africa. Yet they are also among the most misunderstood. In today's video, we're separating myth from fact by exploring 5 common myths about the Hausa-Fulani that many people still believe. Let's get started. The Hausa and Fulani are the same ethnic group. This is probably the biggest misconception. The truth is that the Hausa and the Fulani are 2 distinct ethnic groups with different historical origins, languages, and cultural traditions. The Hausa are indigenous to the ancient Hausa city-states of what is now northern Nigeria and southern Niger. They built thriving commercial centers that became famous across the Sahara for trade, craftsmanship, and scholarship. The Fulani, also known as Fulbe or Pule in different regions, are spread across more than 20 African countries. Historically, many Fulani communities practiced pastoralism, while others settled in towns as scholars, traders, farmers, and administrators. So why do people often say Hausa-Fulani? Over centuries, especially after the establishment of the Sokoto Caliphate in the early 19th century, many Hausa and Fulani communities lived together, intermarried, shared religious institutions, and developed close political and social ties. The expression Hausa-Fulani reflects that historical relationship, not the idea that they are a single ethnic group. Every Fulani person is a nomadic cattle herder. When many people hear the word Fulani, they immediately picture someone moving with cattle across open grasslands. While pastoralism is an important part of Fulani history, it represents only part of the story. Today, millions of Fulani live in towns and cities across Africa. They are teachers, doctors, engineers, business owners, academics, artists, civil servants, and entrepreneurs. Many families have lived in permanent communities for generations. Just like any large population, the Fulani have diverse lifestyles shaped by where they live and the opportunities available to them. All Hausa people have the same culture. The Hausa are united by a shared language and many cultural traditions, but Hausa communities are far from identical. There are regional differences in food, clothing, architecture, music, festivals, marriage customs, and local dialects. Life in a major city such as Kano can differ greatly from life in smaller towns or rural communities. Over centuries, Hausa culture has also been influenced by neighboring peoples through trade, migration, education, and religious scholarship. Like every large ethnic group, Hausa identity includes a rich variety of local traditions. The Hausa-Fulani exist only in Nigeria. Although Nigeria has one of the world's largest Hausa and Fulani-speaking populations, these communities extend far beyond its borders. Hausa is widely spoken in Niger and serves as a major regional language in parts of Ghana, Cameroon, Chad, Benin, and beyond. Fulani communities can be found across a vast stretch of Africa, from Senegal and Guinea in the west to Sudan in the east. This broad geographic presence reflects centuries of trade, migration, and cultural exchange across the continent. Their influence reaches far beyond any single country. Hausa-Fulani history is only about politics. News coverage often focuses on politics or conflict, but that tells only a small part of the story. The Hausa and Fulani have made remarkable contributions to African civilization. They built prosperous trading cities connected to trans-Saharan commerce. Their scholars helped establish important centers of Islamic learning. Their craftsmen produced renowned leatherwork, textiles, architecture, and metalwork. Their musicians, storytellers, and poets preserved traditions passed down through generations. Their cuisines, languages, and cultural practices continue to influence millions of people today. To understand the Hausa and Fulani, we need to look beyond headlines and appreciate the depth of their history and cultural heritage. The more we learn about history, the more we realize that stereotypes rarely tell the full story. The Hausa and Fulani are not defined by a single identity or one way of life. They represent centuries of migration, trade, learning, creativity, and cultural exchange that have shaped West Africa in profound ways. Understanding these communities begins with asking questions, examining evidence, and keeping an open mind. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next journey into African history and culture. Now we'd love to hear from you. Which of these myths surprised you the most? Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and thank you for watching.